Welcome to week 1 officially of my wellness journey. This week goes from Monday, November 3rd to Friday, November 7th. At this point, I'm still not great at recording throughout my day, so I'm just showing you my breakfast, which is the same thing every day, and my lunch, which was a turkey sandwich, some chips, and a salad. So I'm home from work. It is currently, I think it's 7 something. It's like 7 p.m. I've been feeling a little sick, like under the weather today, and usually soup helps. So I'm going to have, like, the only kind of soup I have right now is like ramen noodles. So I think I'm gonna make that and add the chicken and the vegetables from yesterday, just for, sustenance, because I can't just have noodles. And it's like the chicken flavored one. So I'm gonna have that for dinner, and then Bobby's gonna have we have some leftover fried rice that I made the other day. He's gonna have that with the chicken and the vegetables. I'm really tired, so I'm allowing myself to feel sick today, or tonight rather, so that hopefully tomorrow I don't have to call out sick from work, because I have a lot to do tomorrow. There's a lot of work to get done. So hopefully tomorrow I wake up feeling better, and yeah, I'm gonna have dinner now. So on this day, I remember my period was kicking my butt. And I had also gotten home pretty late from work, or later than what I was expecting or what I was used to. So I wanted to get some movement in, but I knew I wouldn't been able to handle a full workout. And I decided yoga was the way to go. And it did help a lot. I find that whenever I'm experiencing like severe period cramps, like I was on this day, yoga is one of the best medicines out there. It's something about stretching and like really kind of digging into your lower back, and just like the gentle movement in general. It has always been really soothing for me. And so usually when I'm on my period, yoga is my go-to workout. Nothing too intense, usually just some gentle stretching, and yeah, it's soothing, it's relaxing, and it helps with pain management, at least for me. That's my experience. And of course, I do also, take some pain relievers to make sure that I'm not experiencing any unnecessary discomfort. And eating well, drinking tea, it helps a lot. But yoga, try it. If you haven't and you experience severe period cramps, try yoga, and I promise you it'll help a lot. I don't know if anyone else gets this way, but when I'm on my period, I'm either really, really hungry and could eat everything in my path, or I like the thought of food alone makes me so nauseous that I kind of want to stick to like my safe foods, which are usually pizza, pasta, like the yummy, carby, cheesy foods, usually, comfort foods, I guess. And so just thinking about having to eat chicken, rice, and vegetables, no matter how delicious they are, thinking about that tonight makes me want to gag a little bit. I need iron, that's for sure, but I don't eat meat. I don't eat like beef. So I also get chickened out very quickly. So just because like my usual proteins in rotation are fish, chicken, turkey, eggs, and other like plant-based proteins, or like yogurt, cottage cheese. I'm feeling black beans tonight, but I don't have any. So I think I'm gonna order dinner. And I think maybe tacos. Not like authentic Mexican tacos, but I'm thinking Tijuana Flats, like black bean hard shell taco from Tijuana Flats. Sounds really good right now. And I, I feel like I can make it fit into like my calorie count for the day. And also, beans are yummy and high in iron, and I really feel like I need that right now. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna order Tijuana Flats for dinner. Also, I'm so tired that I didn't really feel like working out, but I also sat in meetings most of my day today, and so my back was hurting. Aside from like period pains and all that, like my back was burning. And I don't know, I get really tired really quickly when I have to sit all day. And so I think that also got to me. Um, so I did a little yoga, because it helps me with my period pain. It helps me move my back around, like get some spine mobility in there. I did a flow, but I didn't want anything too intense because I'm also like physically and like mentally exhausted today. So I think yoga was definitely the right call. I feel so much better already. Um, so yeah, just like I feel like when we think about working out and movement, we think that it has to be intense all the time. But really, sometimes the movement you need is like some gentle flow yoga type thing, or like a nice walk. It If it hadn't been pitch dark already when I got home, I would have gone for a walk and then done yoga. But it was very dark, and until I get like some sort of like a flashlight or like reflective vest or something like that, I don't really feel comfortable going out
and walking when it's this dark out, especially because my complex isn't very well lit. Yoga is good exercise. At the end of the day, you just need to move. Like it doesn't matter if you're not going on a 1 mile run or lifting weights every day. Like just get some movement throughout your day. Get some movement in, do some yoga, go for a walk, do some Pilates. It doesn't always have to be super intense, and you don't always have to burn 200 calories in one setting. So, just a little yoga, a little stretching. It was also very relaxing. I did get very sleepy, so I think I'm gonna have dinner. I think I'm gonna call it an early night tonight and hopefully wake up feeling refreshed and reset. We'll see how that goes. Um, but yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna order food. I'm gonna shower while I wait for my food, and then I'm gonna relax. I have to make my lunch for tomorrow. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, bye.
Okay, so I know it doesn't look super appetizing, but I promise you they were delicious. I didn't eat all the chips, but I got sauce on the side for extra veggies.
Hi, sorry for the jump scare. It is Wednesday, and clearly I'm still in my pajamas. I had to call in sick today from work, so yeah, I wasn't feeling well. Didn't really sleep well last night, and I'm just not feeling 100%. So I decided to use one of my sick days and stay home and get some rest. So we'll see how I feel throughout the day. Um, I do feel like generally movement helps me feel better. So if I'm feeling better in the afternoon, I do want to go for a walk, but I don't want to do anything too intense because I don't know what's wrong with me. You can probably hear in my voice like I don't feel like I have a cold. I don't feel like I have a flu. Um, I don't know. I just don't like my body kind of hurts a little bit. Um, I get like very mild headaches here and there, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like out of it, not well. So, um, see how I feel throughout the day. I haven't had breakfast yet. Having coffee right now, but I don't know what I want to eat. I'll figure something out. I think eggs. I'm kind of craving eggs, but I don't know yet. But yeah, so I'm staying home today, having a late breakfast because I did end up sleeping until like 10. I was really tired. Maybe that was it. Maybe I'm just like exhausted. I don't know. But um I am feeling a little better already. Just still not like 100% there. And I do want to get back to work tomorrow and Friday because there's a lot to do. And I don't want to fall behind with work.
So this has become one of my favorite breakfasts. It's hash browns with scrambled eggs, turkey bacon, tomato, a little bit of cheese, and hot sauce. This is a mostly veggie fried rice with chicken, and it was pretty good for it being mostly vegetables.
All right, so yesterday was a rough day. It was. I'm just
it's not that I don't want to talk about it, there's just not much to say about it. My manager today said that I should have definitely taken an extra sick day yesterday, and I'm gonna have to say I think I agree, but I was already behind on work, so I don't know how that would have worked out. And that's just kind of like the sad reality of capitalism and corporate America, is that can't really take days off without falling behind. And yeah, it was just like a stressful day yesterday. I think I was still feeling a little sick. Even today, I'm still not like 100% there, but I'm feeling way better. Today, I started my day in the office because we had some office tasks to take care of before the weekend, and we finished those like early, relatively early. So my manager, he got us lunch. We got Chick-fil-A, and it was my first time ever having chicken from Chick-fil-A, because last time that I had Chick-fil-A, I didn't eat chicken. I used to be a pescatarian for roughly little less than 10 years, maybe. And that changed fairly recently, maybe about like a year ago. I started eating chicken again, or incorporating it back into my diet, because me and my boyfriend moved in together, and it was just, it made my life way easier to be able to just meal prep for the both of us. And chicken just made sense. So that's basically how I started eating chicken again. Anyway, we finished our tasks in the office really early, and he said, yeah, basically if you don't have anything else to do in the office today, like, go home and you can finish the day at home. So I did end up doing a couple other things before heading home, and just kind of did my last hour at home, which is why I'm out walking now, before it gets dark. I'm gonna have to start walking a little faster because it is starting to get dark. So I'm gonna have to make this fairly brief. I'm not used to walking and talking like this at the same time. If I sound short of breath, is because, well, clearly I was sick. Whatever it wasn't a cold, it wasn't the flu, I don't know what it was, but I definitely feel it in my lungs a little bit, definitely feel it, or felt it in my body. And even today I'm still getting like a little bit of headaches in and out. It's been a rough week. I don't know if it's maybe like the daylight savings or the time change. I think that got to me mentally, because I was so used to getting home and there still being daylight for like at least another hour, so I could, get home, change really quick, and head out for a walk, a run. And now I can't do that, and it is driving me a little crazy, to the point where I'm considering waking up even earlier so that I can maybe get that done before my day starts. So I would have to be waking up at like 5 just to make sure that I have time before having to get ready for work, because I have to be in the office at 8:30. So I'm still kind of working out the logistics of that. I don't know if I'm like talking mad, or if maybe I just need to figure out a new way to to get this done without it completely having to change my schedule around. I'll see, I'll figure it out. This is part of the process of me being here and you on the other side of the screen just kind of watching me figure things out as I go. Dinner today is going to be chicken and vegetables. We do have some dumplings, some gyoza left, so maybe I'll do that instead of rice, just like a little side. Yeah, that sounds good. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But main dish, chicken, protein, vegetables, and just a little bit of carbs from the dumplings. Alright, I'm going to walk faster and listen to my music for the rest of my walk and enjoy nature and how peaceful and silent everything is right now. And I'll catch up later.